Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Veneeth Iyengar, and I apologize for not having spent all day with you guys. As many of you are aware, in Louisiana, it's Mardi Gras season, and so we've got thousands and thousands of people that have taken over the Washington Hilton, where we're celebrating with a lot of beads, a lot of these kinds of things, I would have brought them all to you to throw, but unfortunately, my pockets can only carry so much. So I'm the Assistant Chief Administrative Officer for the City of Baton Rouge, and really responsible for economic development and a whole host of other initiatives at a high level, but specifically I've got two departments reporting under me, purchasing and IT. I've been on the job for over the last couple of weeks. My wife and I moved down from DC. But a program that we just recently launched over the last couple of months that we're especially proud of, and it's more relevant now, is our Open Data PR project. It's a project that's been awarded one of the What City Works program by Bloomberg, and it was especially relevant for us today as we start to really spend a lot of time data mining from it to really understand how we can use that data to assess resiliency of our community in light of what happened to us in August of 16, where I don't know if many of you are familiar, but we had a catastrophic flood which affected over 80% of the households and 80% of the businesses, most of which did not have carry flood insurance. And so still recovering from that incident. What we're doing this year, and especially going forward, that's far different in our approach to using data, is how do we start to model out, not only are we ingesting the data, but how do we start to model out scenario analysis so that if something like this happens again, then we can stay at the forefront and we can start to inform the folks at DPW, and we can start to inform the folks in IT, in purchasing, that something like this, if it were to happen, this is the quickest way we can get to really approaching resiliency. So we've just launched this platform. We're also taking an innovative approach which is modeled just after the city of Philadelphia, where we want the city of Baton Rouge and we want our open data PR platform to serve as a global incubator for ideas, where based on 4 or 5 or 6 different pain points that are being addressed, that are being issued and challenged by the city, that there can be an open call for ideas. And the idea is, with those technologies, with those ideas, what we want to start to do is co-develop with those companies and with the departments so that we can start to measure the kind of outcomes that are necessary that'll start to generate the kind of ROIs, both socially, economically, and behaviorally in our community. So greatly appreciate the time and look forward to learning more from you guys.